What's happening, ghoulies? Welcome to the Voina experience. Thank you so much for tuning in with us and subscribing to our little channel here. Got something a little different for you guys this time. Usually we go out into the stores like Spirit Halloween and stuff and check out the Halloween props and decorations and things. Well, obviously we're in the off season, so can't really do that right now. So I was trying to think of some things that I could do to make some videos during the off season. And one thing that I noticed was the Home Depot had released, or there was some leaks from the Home Depot's 2022 animatronics for Halloween they're going to be releasing this year. So I thought, hey, that might be a cool idea for a video. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, a lot of the haunters have already posted the videos of the Home Depot's 2022 leaks. So you're asking yourself, yo, Voina experience, why are you so late to the game? Well, admittedly, I'm still new to the whole YouTube universe, and I did not know how to record my computer screen. So I have since learned how to do that, and I thought now would be a good time to give it a shot and see how we do. So I realize it's late to the game, and a lot of videos are already out there, but hey, we love Halloween, so what's one more? Plus, I could use the practice. So we're going to take a look at the Home Depot 2022 leaks from their animatronic release this year's for Halloween's decorations and things like that. So let's get started. Okay, so right out of the gate, we see here we've got the 12-foot, looks like werewolf. I'm assuming this is part of Home Depot's 12-foot prop line, which we've had the 12-foot skeleton, and you can see here in the background the 12-foot pumpkin, which has been my favorite so far. But this werewolf is looking pretty cool. I love werewolf props, so I'm definitely digging this guy a lot, and to see a 12-foot werewolf is definitely going to be really cool. I really want to see him up close, though, because the plastic fur kind of has me a little put off, a little bit, just a tiny bit, not a whole lot. So but it's in a picture, so I can't really see how it looks. So I'd really want to see him up close in person. Hopefully my area's Home Depot will have him this year, because last year I didn't even get to really see the 12-foot pumpkin in person, and I only saw the 12-foot skeleton once. Things go pretty quick around here, so I'm really hoping to get a chance to see this prop this year, because I think it will really be cool. According to the description here, it says 12-foot werewolf is going to make noises and has light-up eyes. So I'm anxious to see what kind of noises he makes and check out those cool eyes. Last year we got the Menards wolf, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, so let's move on now to the next prop, which is a Oogie Boogie, which I'm very excited about. This guy looks really cool. Let's see what we have for as far as a description. Oogie Boogie, a life-size Oogie Boogie. I don't know if this is an animatronic. It looks like it's just an animatronic of some sort. He's got the dice in his hand here. It looks like he lights up. The eyes looks like they light up a little bit. I don't know if he says anything. If it follows, the Jack and Sally animatronics, I think if it follows a suit with the Jack and Sally animatronics, I believe they sang a song and their mouths moved or did something. They at least moved, so I'm hoping that his mouth moves and he sings the song or something along with the lighting up. But he does look pretty cool, so I'm very excited for Oogie Boogie. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies. Hopefully we'll maybe at least see Oogie Boogie this year, because Home Depot last year, along with a lot of other places, but Home Depot in my area last year did not get very many Halloween decorations at all. So I hope that I get to see some of these. So moving on now to a 12-foot, looks like a 12-foot witch animated prop. She looks pretty cool and wicked. It looks like she's holding the broomstick there, and she's flying. So there's no information on whether or not she moves or says anything, or what the price will be. But it does say it's animated, so hopefully she will move of some sort. It looks like the broomstick might be on some sort of a motion device. It looks like it might whirl around. I don't know, though, but it looks like it will. She looks kind of cool, so I'm anxious to see her. We like witches around here. We've got some witch props, and I'm excited to see some of the other witch props that come out. I want to get a cauldron for our front porch because, like I said, we got a few witches, and I think a cauldron would look really cool. All right, so moving on now, we've got some more witches here. We have a 5.5-foot witch with cauldron prop. This looks like it's going for $200. But you get the two witches here, and they're stirring a cauldron. So the stirring the cauldron theme is one they've recycled a lot. But listen, I know a lot of people are not really a huge fan of this prop from what I've been seeing, but I again love witches, so I am again anxious to see this prop, and to see what it says and what it does and what all the fun motions that it could be. This one looks really cool, and the fact that two witches come with it is a kind of a bonus. So I'm very excited to check that out. All right, so moving on now to a 15-foot graveyard phantom that glows. This puppy is going to run you $399.99, $400, but he's 15 feet. I mean, that is huge. I can't even fit it all in one screen here. I mean, let's try to get it. I mean, that is a huge prop. That guy actually looks really cool. I don't even know if my store will get it around here, so I might have to travel and see if I can find it. But I would really love to see this prop displayed somewhere. I'm sure somebody will have it. But this guy is looking very creepy. I really want to see this dude a lot. Look at that face. That is a very scary looking face. And I wonder if it rises up and down. I don't know if it's just a standing prop. There's no information here. It just says 15-foot graveyard phantom that glows. So I don't know if it moves. Probably not, since there's no animated description. But that is still cool. He is very cool. It is very cool. So it looks like we have this really cool red cloaked reaper looking guy. Skeleton, got the cool ass scythe or sickle or whatever it is that the reapers carry. I love the robe that goes down to the floor here and makes this cool looking pattern, and the detail on the scythe or sickle is looking really wicked. So I'm anxious to see this one in the store too. I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about a lot of the animatronics, but I am just a hardcore Halloween fan, so I mean, as long as it does something cool and it looks cool, I'm probably going to love it. Moving on, next we have a 4-foot animated goblin thief. And this for $150. And this guy looks really cool. I would have to probably see this one in the store to form an accurate opinion, because there's really not much going on in this picture. It's just a basic looking goblin design for $150. This person here wrote they personally think it looks cheap, but to each their own. I guess it just depends on what kind of a theme or decoration that you're looking for, but it looks like the head of the skeleton kind of comes up and down out of the bag. I'm not really sure if he says anything or not, but it is listed as an animated prop, so I'm sure it does something cool and might say something. You never know. So that's another one that I kind of want to see in the store here, is the goblin thief. Not sure where the inspiration for that came from, but it is one that I do want to kind of check out. Next up here is a 6-foot lurching witch with glowing eyes for $100. I do like witches, but this one I don't really think I'm all that interested in. I mean, it's a cool prop for $100. It might be for 6 feet. I don't really know what else it does. It looks like it might be one of those props like Spirit Halloween has the hauntress or the scream that kind of jumps out at you. So it looks like it might be something like that. But it looks to be kind of just rather bland. So I'm not really sure if this is one that I'm going to particularly pay much attention to this season. However, moving on to the 6-foot undead bartender. This guy has definitely got my attention. I recently went to a museum that had an old-fashioned bar scene set up, and I just like instantly got this creepy vibe with the bartender that was behind the bar. And then now I see this creepy bartender, so I think it's just some sort of weird Halloween vibe I'm getting from a creepy bartender, but I really want to see the 6-foot undead bartender. I don't know if he does anything or says anything, but he's listed at $149 and he looks kind of cool. I'm not really sure, again, what he does or says, or if his eyes light up or anything. It looks like his eyes might light up. They've got some, looks like there's something going on there, but I just think he looks cool. Well, I don't know. I think he would just be a really cool decoration to have. You could really place that guy anywhere, indoor, outdoor. He would just make a really cool scene, and I'm hoping that my local store has him because I really want to check him out this year. All right, moving on to the faceless grabbing scarecrow. This is a 6-foot prop here. It's retailing for, looks like $100. Faceless grabbing scarecrow. Not really sure what all he does. Obviously, he does some sort of a grabbing motion. They had a prop last year of a scarecrow that did something with his arm, kind of jumped out at you. And I thought that was an excellent prop. In fact, the local haunt around here had one, and I really liked it. So this guy, he isn't really all that cool to me, though. I mean, he looks kind of plain and basic. It's just, I'm not really sure what's going on. They have like, you have like a skeleton rib cage, but then a bag over his head, and I don't, does he have hands or not? Like, I can't really see what's going on here. So, like, if it's a grabbing prop, but he doesn't have any hands, I'm not really sure how that could be scary. But, you know, I, again, want to check him out in the store and just to see my final opinion on all these things, because it's still too early to tell, and all we have are pictures. So I'm not going to form any final opinion until we get in the store and see these bad boys. All right, next up is an 8-foot jack-o'-lantern stack. Looks like it's priced at $199. This is kind of super cool. I really dig it. The stackable pumpkins is really cool. I think if you're doing a theme, obviously with a lot of pumpkins, this would be a great prop. Also, the 12-foot pumpkin guy would be cool. He was my favorite. I can't say it enough. But I'm digging the pumpkins. I like pumpkin decorations, so this 8-foot prop is definitely one that I will be looking for in the store. Not sure if it's one I'll get, but it's one I do want to see. So make sure you guys are subscribing so that way you will be checking out the videos to see what my store around here gets. I don't travel so much to the Home Depot stores like we do the Spirits. We go all over Northeast Ohio for Spirit Halloween, but I just checked the local area here for the Home Depots and the other stores, see what they have. And hopefully we'll get some cool stuff this year. Next up is this, it's a coffin, an LED coffin, and I think it's about 6 feet. It's not actually listed here, but I think I saw it in another video where they talked about it, and I think it was about 6 feet. This thing I'm actually super excited to see in store too. I think it's got some cool looking details here on the top that I want to check out. And of course the LED lights inside, and I'm kind of hoping that it might play some music or do something, make some creepy creaking noises or something. But even if it doesn't, it's still a pretty cool prop if you do a Dracula theme or an undead theme. And they do not have a price listed at this time, at least on this page that I'm looking at. But if you've got a posable dummy or a posable skeleton or a Dracula figure or something, or even if you want to do something like dress up as yourself and for trick or treat and kind of hide in there and jump out and scare the trick or treaters, this is an excellent prop for that. So I think this will be one that a lot of people are going to get into. At least I'm getting into it. All right, next we have this malevolent wizard, 6-foot malevolent wizard, and I tell you what, I think this guy is pretty cool looking. Not really sure where the inspiration came from, just kind of a random wizard, but he is a cool looking animatronic for sure. I love the crystal ball, and his staff looks really cool. I like his robe and the beard. He has a really cool wizard look to him. And let's see, he looks like he's pricing at $199.99, 6 feet, and he's animated. So I'm really curious to see what kind of animations he has. I'm sure a lot of other Haunter videos out there might have some more detail as to what his specific motions might be. So I encourage you guys to check those videos out if you want to hear more technical specifications on the animatronics. I don't really know all those. I just like looking at the decorations. But I am super excited to see this prop. I think he will be one that will be excellent as far as his look and what he could say and if he moves or what he does. I think he has got some great potential. So I'm very excited, and hopefully my store will get him. And we have this 6-foot Firecast the Clown animated prop for $199. He is pretty wicked looking. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy, and I'm digging his look. I love this little bouquet of flowers he's got going on here. I like his costume. I like his look. I love his hat. I like him. He is kind of cool. And he is 6 feet. Oh, look at his shoes. And he's 6 feet tall. And he says that he is animated. So I am really excited to see what his animations are and what all he does. So hopefully I'll get to see him this year. If I don't get to see him in person, I hope that somebody will have a video of him out this year because he looks wicked, kind of scary. I wonder why he has the bouquet of flowers. All right, so next we have the 5-foot skeleton creeper, and this guy is super creepy. They've got him priced at 80 bucks. And I tell you what, I am all for this guy. He looks creepy AF. I'm digging what's going on with his eyes. I'm certainly hoping the eyes shift back and forth or do something creepy. I love his mouth and his face. I love the fact they didn't give him like a full set of teeth for the skeleton. They only gave him like, 6 or 7 here. And that is cool. And he's on his knees. He's crawling. Crawling props or crawling ghouls of any type freak me out. So this guy I am very excited for, and I'm very curious to see what it is that he does, if he animates or if he talks or makes a noise or blinks or does something with his eyes, because I think he's got some great potential, and I hope they did something really cool with him. Alright, so looks like moving on to next, we've just got a pumpkin decoration here. Looks like it lights up like a rotted pumpkin, so if you are doing the pumpkin decoration theme, this guy is definitely pretty cool and wicked looking. Next, they have some sort of a giant cobra, it looks like. This is the only picture that I have of it here, alongside the, let me get rid of this ad there. They've got this cobra looking thing. That looks pretty cool. I'm not sure how big it is. There's no information listed here, but looks like you get 3 separate pieces. And I kind of want to see this prop up close in person because I've got a really cool backwooded area that I could spread that snake and make him look really creepy, put a spotlight from a tree, and that guy would be wicked. So I'm kind of curious to see exactly how big that snake is and if it lights up or does anything. But all it says here is the giant cobra snake is rumored to be back. I don't know what that means, but there's the picture of it. So there you go. So it looks like last up here is they got like another looking rotted pumpkin type decoration here. There is something written up here that says that the 12-foot Inferno pumpkin guy is back this year along with Jack and Sally animatronics, but there is no rumor on whether the 12-foot skeleton or giant spider will be back this year or not. So this is the site that I found that had the leaks for the 2022 Home Depot animatronics. If you guys know of any other sites that has more information, please leave a comment down below and let me know where that is so that I can check that out. There are also a ton of other Home Depot leak videos out on YouTube, so I encourage you guys to search for those and check them out if you want to see everything that's available, because again, I don't know everything. This was the only site that I could find that had a good list of all of the leaks that were coming out this year from Home Depot. So that was the 2022 lineup for Home Depot of things that are projected to come out this year. I definitely am anxious to see a lot of these props in the store. I hope you guys get a chance to see them as well. If not, I'm sure there will be haunters out there who will find these props in their areas and we'll be able to see some videos. So definitely search them, keep Halloween alive, because without us, Christmas will take over. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to go over the Halloween 2022 lineup for Home Depot that's coming out this year. Give us something to look forward to. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be finding other things to, as more leaks come available and as more information comes available, I'm going to find ways to make videos to post on here to keep you guys up to date on everything coming out this year. That until we get to the moment when Spirit Halloween opens and the stores start bringing out their Halloween decorations, and we can get back into the Halloween season full swing. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the Voina experience. Hit the subscribe link so you don't miss our next video, and we'll see you later, ghoulies.